Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You know what I mean? God
That's a fool. That's a
What's up?
Yes,
What's
sir.
up? What's up, everybody? It's the Manic Cop Paco.
Yes, sir. Yes,
I'm
sir.
posted up in the cut, in
that's a fool.
the cut like a band.
Thank you. Moving on.
Oh, you know what? I messed it up bad.
Hey,
Okay,
shout
you know
out
what?
to
There it
Paco.
goes. All right. Hey, what's up, everybody? It's the Manic Cop Paco. Posted up in the cut like a bandage.
And this is Mr. Popcorn, the Colonel from Down Under. Let's get it popping.
Goose.
I'm Goosealine. I'm sitting here tied as a dick in a butt. How's it going? How's it going, Paco? How's it going, Mr. Popcorn?
Oh, good. Oh, good, bro.
Oh my. Oh my.
Shit.
Well, Goose, why don't you real quick? I think you confuse a lot of people right now. Why don't you go ahead and say your catchphrase slower? Let us know what it means.
No, okay. All right. I'm sitting here tied. I'm sitting here tied like a dick in a butt. Is that
Wow.
better?
Wow. And that's your new catchphrase.
Let me repeat that.
That's
Well, that's
brilliant.
Let me repeat that, Paco.
I just want to be clear. That's what you're going with now?
Yes, that's what I'm going with.
That's
right
your new
now.
catchphrase. It's no longer the man
Yeah.
with the long neck.
No,
It's the human glizzy, got Goosealine.
Oh my Lord. Wow, this is a family show, but we'll let that slide, okay? I shouldn't have pointed it out, you know?
I appreciate it, Paco.
I'm notorious for that. All right. Anyways, let's get the show started properly. You guys know me, and I know you guys. It's the weather report. Goosealine, why don't you go ahead and let people know what time it is? What's the weather like where you're at? You
It's
bozo.
currently hot. Oh shit.
Is it
I'm
hot?
currently. I'm sorry. Hold on. My bad. Let me take that back. It's 56 degrees here in lovely Phoenix, Arizona.
All right. Mr. Popcorn, can you enlighten us? Let us know what the weather's like in Australia.
Absolutely. Here in Brisbane, down under, Paco, it is 83 degrees, humidity of 80%, overcast. But, of course, humid as fuck, as always, 24/7.
That's terrible. You know, I can stand the heat, but the humidity is a whole nother ball game. You know what I mean? It's like you said, when you take a shower, walk out, it's like you're sweating again, you know?
Yeah.
Which is not
Yeah.
good. You know,
It's
I really feel for you because I've been to Florida. Over here, Florida's like that. I spent 2 weeks there. And you guys got crocodiles too, right? Just like Florida.
Yeah.
Alligators,
Absolutely.
crocodiles.
We are very Florida. The equivalent of Brisbane in America is Florida, weather-wise. Absolutely.
Right. So, because, you know, when I went to Florida for 2 weeks, I was like, you know, I didn't have a car. So I was like, oh, I think I'm going to go take a walk to like the Walmart or, you know, just a store, just go walk around. And then I walked outside of the gates of the like apartment complex we were staying in. And I seen a gator across the street, just in the grass. And I said, you know what? I think I'm going to go back inside. You know, this is not for me. All right. I don't think I can handle that.
Yeah.
Very scary. You know, I just felt the raw power and energy that is either a crocodile or alligator. I didn't take the time to notice which one is which, you know, but they both seem very fast and very evil.
Yeah, they are. Thankfully, we don't have them in the street down here. We have crocs here. They have alligators over there, but they'll both kill you, so it doesn't matter.
Right.
And yeah, no, fuck that. I would never live in Cairns. Cairns has Florida, has crocodiles in the streets here. No, you don't want dinosaurs roaming around where humans are, basically.
Right. Dinosaurs. And can I ask you a personal question? You don't have to answer this if you don't want to, but have you ever seen like a crocodile run in real life?
Not in real life, no.
Oh, that would be
fast.
terrifying. Oh my God.
Yeah.
I heard that they can get up to 22 miles, 25 miles an hour
Jesus.
for a short burst. I mean,
Yeah.
Oh my God. You're just scaring me more and more. You know, I can run up to 29 miles, but that's besides the point. You know, for an average person, 22 miles is a lot. You know?
Right, but there's just a short burst, though, you know?
Right. And I can only run 29 miles for about 32 minutes. After that, I'm winded. So,
32 minutes. Okay.
what you know, give or take, maybe a little less on some days. I don't know.
Is that how you get to Vegas for Skankfest? You just run.
Vegas. Oh man, Vegas. Nah, man. My heart rate will be up in Vegas without running. So we'll go ahead and here in lovely Peoria, Arizona, it's 51 degrees. You know, it's partly cloudy out there. It's still a beautiful evening. Don't get me wrong, folks. Still beautiful. It's still nice. We can't see the stars really, but still, it's a nice evening. You know. And well, that concludes the weather report. So, what have you been up to, Goosealine, since the last episode? I think you were on for about 5.3 seconds.
Getting my beautiful red. I've been sick. I've been having this cough that I can't get rid of. I've been having it for 2 weeks. Went to my doctor today, you know, just usual stuff, the normal.
Yeah. Oh, hey, did they give you any syrup? If they did, hook a homie up.
No, they did not. I want to go get some blood work done, you know, check on, see what my status is. It turned out to be really good, so thank the Lord.
Okay. That's funny that you say that. All right, but moving on, Gene. You know, I think it's been a few days since we've seen you, your lovely face. What have you been up to?
Started film school this week, so it was a bit intense. I had to be at class at like 9 o'clock in the morning, which I'm not used to because I go to sleep at like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. On the average, on the usual, and so I took it out of me a bit, but it's good. Yeah, no, I'm happy I'm doing it. I'm glad I made the decision. Yeah, so that's been pretty much me. Yeah.
Congratulations to Mr. Popcorn on his film school.
Thank you. Flowers.
Have you heard of deodorant? No, I'm just kidding.
What?
I don't know. I just saw your arms up, and I felt like I could get a whiff of that. But congratulations on film school.
Cheers, dude. Cheers. What about you? What have you been up to?
You know, I've been working really hard. You know, I work really hard. I do a great job. I finish my job and I help other people do their job. And it brings me joy. You know, I don't expect anything in return. I'm a very kind-hearted person. Once I finish my job, I always go help out other people who are in need or who are just lazy, God bless them. You know, they don't want to work. So I put in that work only because it's in my blood, you know?
You, Paco, you help other people or God bless you?
Goosealine can vouch for this. I work with Goosealine.
Yeah, God bless you, Paco, for helping other people.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
You take the time away from your busy job just to go help others. Yeah. Okay.
Sometimes he's right. Sometimes I'm not even done with my job, but along the way, I'll see somebody that I know that's working, and then I'll be like, you know what? I'll just go ahead and help them out. I'll put in work. I'll put in that work because I'm strong. You know, a lot of people, they look to me when they're not strong. I put my hand out and I grab them and I pull them up to my level because I cannot stand to see a teammate who is beneath me. And like I say, nobody's beneath me. Okay, I just want to set that straight. But I want to get them to a higher level, you know? We all ascend together. We all ascend.
Yeah, you're like Gandhi.
I'm like,
very,
what?
very, very good.
You're the Mexican Gandhi.
Right, but much cooler, and I smoke cigarettes. Yeah. You know? That's how I got this lovely voice.
Well, bless you, Paco. Bless all the work you do, all that you do.
Thank you. Finally, I hear some appreciation. A lot of times when I help somebody out, they're like, oh, that's all you're going to do? Like, well, you know, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, that's it.
You know, anybody want to ask anybody for donuts either, you know?
No. Look, I don't ask for donuts. Sometimes I come across free donuts. Hey, you want a donut? Yeah, I'll take one. And then, you know, I get a free donut. So what? I'm like a cop. Yeah.
Right. One or two donuts.
Maybe three. No, just one.
Right.
Just one. I'm not a fat guy.
On a good day, it's like six, but yeah.
I'm not a fat guy. I can't eat more than one donut. Blasphemy. Blasphemy. No, I'm just kidding.
But you don't want to see one get thrown away either. So you sacrifice yourself, right, Paco?
Right. You know, the good Lord bless us with these donuts. We're not going to throw them away. God forbid. No. Yeah, Lord. He gives me the strength, you know? Stomach made of
Speaking
iron.
of dear Lord, bless the homie Spencer Palmerini tomorrow.
Right. Dear Lord.
Safe trip up to north
Prescott.
side of the state.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
and Sedona.
I heard it's snowing out there in Prescott and, you know, Sedona or parts like that. And so, yeah. Dear Lord, please watch over our good friend Spencer, who makes the best TikToks that I have ever come across.
All right.
Is he driving out of state now?
No, he's driving 2 hours within the same state. But see,
Okay.
here in Arizona, if you're like central Arizona or south there, then it's like desert, you know, hot. But then if you go north side Arizona, it's green, it's beautiful, it even snows.
Oh, really?
Right, yeah.
Wow.
And you know, if you go to the top of the state, there's you know, the Grand Canyon and stuff like that. I'm sure you've heard of the Grand Canyon.
I have.
But yeah, Arizona is pretty diverse. But when people speak of Arizona, they usually just think about the Phoenix area, which is the hot part, you know?
Yeah, sure. That's true.
Yeah. I mean, now so it's the best. It got Glendale and Peoria 623, you know, saying the best. But anyways, we're gonna continue. I digress. Today we are hold on, I'm sorry. Today we are gathered here to discuss the album Red Moon in Venus by Kali Uchis. I believe that's how you say it. That's how you say your name. Kali Uchis. Kali, before we get started, I just want to say Kali Uchis, I love you. All right. Let's go ahead and let's get into this album review, okay? Look, we're gonna discuss the cover. Who wants to go first? I feel like Goose wants to go first, but I could be wrong. Goose?
No, I'll let Mr. Popcorn take the lead on this
Okay.
one. He's professional. This is my first time reviewing an album with you guys. So.
All right, shut the fuck up. Mr. Popcorn, what are your thoughts on this album cover?
Okay, well, it's very striking. It's very artistic. Kali Uchis is very beautiful. There's no denying that. She makes the most of that on this cover. Yeah, makes the most of her looks, but adds artistic stuff to expand on that. I automatically think it's a alt R&B album. It's an arty R&B album, and I was not wrong. So it basically says what it is. It presents itself exactly for what it is. Yeah, and a alt R&B album by a beautiful R&B singer. Yeah.
All right.
Okay, what do you reckon?
Yes, she is gorgeous. The first thing that draws my eyes is her eyes, you know, and I look into her eyes and I can read her soul, and it's lovely. She got butterflies, and it's like what is that, reddish orange going to yellow, and I really can't get past, you know, the symbolism. Like, what does orange and yellow represent? You know, because I know colors have meanings, and you know, the different vibrations of these colors are supposed to do something. I heard.
I'm sorry, after you, Paco.
No, go ahead.
I was just thinking that the album is called Red Moon in Venus.
Right.
You know, Venus is usually that white, yellow, and then you have the red. Venus symbolizes love.
Right.
Yeah, Venus, the goddess herself. And Kali Uchis is very passionate, and red is the color of passion. I'm speculating entirely. Yeah. You got the butterflies. You know, she's come out of her cocoon, perhaps. Again, speculating.
Yeah, it could be, you know, the monarch with the MK Ultra programming. Who knows? He might be a player on the world stage at this point, and I can't get past that because, you know, a lot of mainstream things are like that. Gene or Mr. Popcorn, it's not beyond me. I will say that it is not lost on me, the symbolism. And you got the orange, which is the only color that breaks down to 33, which it doesn't matter. Goosealine, what are your thoughts on this album cover?
It's a very beautiful cover. Very. She's got a very provocative look on her face. You know, just someone love instantly. Just her eyes.
All right, Goose, you got to back off. That's my lady. But all right, that's fine. You know.
Okay.
just
Give me the album
just
again,
watch what
Paco,
you
okay,
say.
what's it?
All I'm saying is just watch what you say. Jesus.
Okay.
I'm thinking about kicking Goose off the show. I'm just kidding.
Okay.
I didn't know much about Kali Uchis. I told you guys a story when I was in Vegas going to the airport. I was nervous, on the way there, and then the cab driver plays a Kali Uchis song, and it really calmed me down, calmed my nerves. That was the Telepatia song. That was on the album prior to this one. But yeah, and after that, I really looked up her catalog, and I heard this album and a couple other albums while I was flying, and it really calmed me. It's very beautiful. It's relaxing. It's the type of music I would describe her music as the type of music you can kind of put on in the background. You know what I mean? If you want to just relax and read a book or something, I would put something like this on because it's calming, for me at least. And I didn't really know much about her, and I still don't. So I pulled up the Wikipedia page if you guys want to go over what she's all about here. You know what I mean? Kali Uchis, she's American singer-songwriter. After releasing her debut mixtape, Drunken Babble, she released her debut EP, Por Vida, back in 2015. Okay, I don't care. Let's just get into the review. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
She's a good singer, huh? Anyways, yeah. Let me see here. We're gonna go ahead and
did they tire you there, Paco?
Yeah, no, let's address the chat first. Do you guys know where you have Venus in your birth charts? Not currently. I do kind of know. And then she says I'm a Leo and Venus. And I think the luminary Venus is representative of love and like caring and things like that. So that's nice to have the Venus energy. Let me see here. All right, so let's get it cracking, huh? We'll go ahead and start with the beats. The beats. Mr. Popcorn, will you do us the honors of keeping score, please?
Yeah, sure.
All right, thank you. Dude, I appreciate it because I just can't bring myself to my keyboard is kind of far in front of me. Like to look this good on camera, I can't really reach the keyboard. It's either I'm sexy or I'm working.
Your arms don't reach.
Right. I'm a bit of a fat guy. Shout out to my cousin Juliana. What's up, bitches? Hey, my cousin Juliana. She said, "What's up, bitches?" Yeah, Juli, how you doing out there, huh? Making more salty menudo? Anyways, let's get it started here, huh? The beats. Criteria 1 for the beats. I'll go first. The beats are very beautiful. It just, like I said, it's very relaxing, calming for me. The beats. Oh, wow. All right, hold on. Juli says sausage fingers, and that's a reference to me. You know what I'm saying? She's saying I got fat fingers. You guys think that I got fat fingers? She calls me sausage fingers. And then Lupita said, do you guys feel that her partner and baby daddy had an influence on this album? Possibly, because it does seem like this album it's like a roller coaster of emotions, if I can't say. It kind of goes up, it kind of starts, it kind of ascends and then drops, But anyways, the beats are very calming. They're very lovely. Like I said, man, I could put this on in the background and just post up and chill when I need time to relax or something. It's very calming. I love the beats, and for that, I'll give it a 5 because it's just like you put the album on and you don't even have to skip a song for me, at least, and the beats just kind of meld together. You know what I'm saying? So I will give it a 5 because I do like that energy. Goosealine, what are your thoughts on the beats?
They're actually pretty good. You know what I'm saying? Addressing to Lupita's questions about if it influenced this album, yes, it did, because it's passion making song and stuff, something like that. Because on the next one, on the Orquídeas one, she's pregnant. So I'm assuming it's love making song. So the beats, I'm gonna give them a 5 too. Very, very relaxing. Super relaxing.
Yeah. Lupita thinks you're gay, and she also put laughing emojis. I agree. This fool is pretty gay. All right. So, so what did you give the beats out of 5?
5.
Oh, Popcorn, he gives it a 5. Mr. Popcorn, please enlighten us on what your thoughts are as far as the beats.
Sure. Okay, the beats. Yeah, I don't know who produced this album. Actually, I didn't look that up.
Right.
The beats are very well made, very well produced. Maybe I don't know if they're too well produced because this isn't my genre of music. Maybe this is the standard. Yeah, production value this high. They're very well done. It's very well mastered. It's very well mixed. All that stuff. Suits the lyrics, suits the vibe, that sort of thing. But again, it's not for me. I feel that kind of all the tracks are kind of the same. Yeah.
Right.
So all of the beats are kind of the same, but it's very professional, very skilled, and very well done. So I'm not going to shit on it. So I'm going to give it a 3 out of 5 because of the skill level involved.
Right.
Yeah.
And I do feel that because you know how I said everything kind of blended together pretty well. I could see how some people might not like that, as far as like it just sounds, it's all the same, you know what I'm saying? Like whatever. But I don't know. I think to a certain degree, sure. But then I can't, there's subtleties in the different beats. You know what I mean? That makes sense. Let's address the chat. It says, yes, I think Don Tolliver had his foot in it. He's got a very particular sound. So that's what producer, I'm sure.
He's a featured artist on one of the tracks as well. So
yeah,
I'm guessing that's what Lupita is meaning here.
Yeah. All right, let's get into criteria 2. The lyrics. Who wants to go first? Goosealine, I'm looking at you, man. What do you think about the lyrics on this album?
Very, very fun. The lyrics, it goes with the flow of the beats. I like her transition from Spanish to English again, man. Very beautiful, very well put.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna give it a 5.
Okay. So Goosealine gives the lyrics a 5. You know what I'm saying? Okay, good. What's it called? Mr. Popcorn. Can you give us your thoughts on the lyrics? I was like, what's your name, dude? No, I'm just kidding.
Okay. Yeah, lyrics. Yeah, I don't care for love songs. They're not of interest to me. Sorry. That's fine. That said, she has a beautiful voice. I always enjoy a bilingual album or even an album in another language. Yes. But this is bilingual, so I can comment on the English language spoken here, the English lyrics. The voice is beautiful. I do like the bilingual approach, but I'm not interested in the love lyrics.
Right.
And I can't really get beyond that and see any kind of cleverness going on in that. So I'm going to have to give this one a 2.5.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Okay. You're being honest. And
I am being honest.
Yeah, Lupita said, y'all don't know Don Tolliver. Of course not. And she's upset by that. And she says, fuck love, I agree. And then she put laughing emojis. But look, I will say, Gene, you know the way you feel about meth. That's the way other people feel about other people sometimes. And that's love. Just kidding.
Okay, Renee.
Why'd you say my real name? All right, anyways.
Because you said mine.
Oh, my bad, Mr. Popcorn. I'm sorry. No governments. You know what? For the lyrics are great. Like I said, it feels like a roller coaster. Like you kind of start from the bottom and go up and then down and up and down. It got its up and downs. I think it ends on a high note. But as far as the lyrics, they are relatable to a certain degree. Some of the songs, if you've ever been heartbroken, then you can relate to this stuff. You know what I'm saying? I really do feel that they are kind of deep and they do hold a lot of meaning. So they're not very lyrical, but I will say I'm going to give this a 4. Just because, overall, there's a song on here that a lot of people, there's probably at least one song that you can relate to, no matter who you are. But that has to do with love, of course, Yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and do it a 4. And Huli said, I had no idea that her name is Mr. Popcorn. No, Huli. Mr. Popcorn's the man on the show. Kali Uchis is the woman we're reviewing her album. It's a very beautiful album. I do suggest it. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna keep it pushing though, because you know how we do. We don't care. We don't care over here. Anyways, criteria number 3, the hooks. What are your thoughts on the hooks, Gene? I mean, Mr. Popcorn. I'm sorry for using your government.
Hold on. Sorry. My bad, Paco. My bad. You talk about love. I fell asleep. Paco,
Wow.
what was?
Okay. All right. Go ahead, Mr. Popcorn.
Paco, what did you give lyrics? What did you give lyrics?
4, because I thought at a certain point, you know, a lot of people could relate to at least maybe one part of this album, you know.
Oh yeah, no, they're universal. They're universal. I give it that.
Right. You just don't like the expression of love. It's creepy, right?
Not okay. Because I have said this before on the pod, talking about love songs, you know. And just to clarify, I grew up listening to the radio at home. Yeah, it was just the basic standard square radio with all the pop songs.
Right.
99.9% of pop songs are about love, and I just grew up getting really sick and tired of it. It's like, have some creativity, have some imagination, and so I am biased. You know,
Right.
I've got a block towards love songs because of that. But you are right there, Paco. She does express different facets of relationships, of love, those sort of emotions that we can relate to. So I'm going to change my score on the fly. I can do it. I'm writing down the scores. I'm going to give it a 3. There we
Son
go.
of a bitch. Okay, that's fine.
Crazy.
You did up at half a point. You know what I'm saying? We'll address the chat. It's going crazy today. We got 2 people.
Yeah, Juliana.
Yeah, Huli's like, yeah, I joined it. I have no idea what you guys are talking about. We're talking about the very beautiful, the very lovely Kali Uchis. And, you know, this album, Red Moon and Venus, I think she released it last year around March, around the around the vernal equinox, if I might add. Okay, let's see here.
Okay.
You know, it's very important.
Yeah, I do.
Juliana, guy in red hat, is in his feels. This is a maroon hat, and yeah, I'm in my feels because she can do that to me. You know what I'm saying? The songs
cool,
are
I've never seen you get a schmaltzy over an album. I like it.
Well, you know, that's not for everybody to see. Okay, I'll just put it like that. Let me see here. Mr. Popcorn prefers meth over people. Wow. Okay, I didn't write that. Mr. Popcorn, I didn't say that. Okay, I was just reading the chat, and it's okay.
That's okay.
All right. I'm sorry.
That seems to be the thing. I'm the meth head on this pod. I've never tried it before in my goddamn life and never would. But hey, I'm a skinny white guy from Australia. It goes with the territory.
Hey, I'm sorry. He's never tried meth. He is meth. They have combined. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, I'm joking. Look, guys, we don't promote drug use here at Paco's Power Hour. Mr. Popcorn is a square bear. He's on the straight and narrow. And he's a very good man. He's very creative. He's going to make movies. And if you ever talk shit about him, he's not going to put you in a movie. All right. So criteria 3, hooks. What are your thoughts on the hooks? Goosealine, go ahead and start it off. I think we got distracted a little bit.
Very I should put it some of the songs are good on the hooks, some of them are bad. I gotta give her a 2 on the hooks, man.
A 2? Ooh. Okay. Wow.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, you know, I appreciate the honesty, you know?
Mm.
Yeah. So it's just some of them are, you know, for being such a lovely lady, some of the stuff that she says is very vulgar. Wow. I'm like,
okay.
Whoa,
well,
you know?
all right. We're done with the opinion. Okay, so I'm just kidding. Oh man, Julie says, so Gene is Mr. Popcorn or not? And I don't want to disclose that information. I'm not trying to dox anybody, but Lupita said, yes, Gene is Pop. Okay, well, okay, they're doxing you.
Pops, I like that. Pops. No, I like Pops. Yeah, that's a good.
I'm not calling you Pops because that would be gay. But,
Puppy, El Puppy.
Oh no, look, I'll get in the hooks. The hooks, like, you know, I don't know. There wasn't too many good, memorable hooks, but I will say some of them were all right. And I'm going to agree with Mr. Goosealine. I'll give it a 2 because, like I said, it wasn't too memorable. And the hooks that I do remember were kind of just like, you know, but she's a beautiful. Okay, we're not reading that one. anyways, she's such a beautiful woman. You know, her hooks. We'll give it a 2. We'll just give it a 2. Whatever.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Gene.
All
I
right.
mean, I'm sorry, Mr. Popcorn.
Renee.
Wow, Jesus. All right. You know what, Mr. Popcorn? Can you give us what you think about the hooks, please? 1 through 5.
Oh, of course, Paco. Okay. The hooks, this is interesting because I'm going to score it higher than you two. I thought the hooks were one of the better things on the album, yeah, because it carried the vibe, it carried the flow, it carried the rhythm of each track really well. Because there's one thing I will say about this album, it's really good to swim to. Last you know, when I was in a bad mood on the last podcast in the weekend because of the humidity and tiredness, I'm sorry about that again, I jumped in the pool. I jumped in the pool straight away and I played this album on my portable speaker. This album is very aquatic. It has a real watery feel. When you're swimming to it, it's quite beautiful. And the hooks were one of the things that really transferred that beauty. And I'm going to give the hooks I'm going to give it a 3.5, actually. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's good. I like the honesty. Mr. Popcorn, this is not in his wheelhouse, but he stepped out of his comfort zone for us. And I do appreciate that. Everybody take a second and let's thank Mr. Popcorn. And Juliana actually called you daddy, Mr. Popcorn. So there's that.
Okay. All right. This podcast is working out.
Right. You know, we'll go ahead and get into the production of the album. Criteria number 4. Mr. Popcorn, do you want to start it off? What are your thoughts on the production, man?
Features. Production is for rock.
I think that's for hip hop, right? Rap music. We could do production.
Yeah, we've done beats. We've done beats though. Already.
Yeah, beats are not the same as the way it's produced and put together. You know what I mean? I could argue.
That's your show, yeah. So
Jesus
we're doing
Christ,
production.
Don't say that. It makes me feel bad. You know what I'm saying? I thought we were having.
So you want to do production, like mixing, mastering, all that sort of stuff.
And the way the album flows, you know, the way they put the songs in order.
Okay.
You know?
Sequencing.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
Sequencing. Before you do that, I'll address the chat just so we get this out the way. It says, is this the song you were talking about on New Year's? Yeah. Well, no. That was on the album. The other album, Telepatia, was the one that really calmed me down. And it says, Pops, give us your favorite hook. Wow. Very interactive today.
I don't have one. No, I don't have a favorite hook.
Folks,
there's nothing that is. So there's not one song or hook or lyric that stood out above the others because this album all feels very much the same. But that's just me.
Right.
Yeah?
Right.
So sorry.
All right. No, it's fine, dude. You don't ever apologize for being you. You know what I'm saying? Fuck these people. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Chat, please don't leave. Go ahead, Mr. Popcorn.
Yeah, we have chat for once. We have an active chat.
Right, and I'm over here just disrespecting it.
Yeah. You do not scare off our hermanas.
I love you guys. I love Lupita and Juliana.
Hermanos and hermanas.
Yeah.
Okay. Production. Am I doing production?
Yeah, please. Your thoughts.
Okay. I'll give it a 4 straight out. If you want to talk about mixing, you want to talk about mastering, want to talk about sequencing, the whole thing flows. You're right, Paco. There are subtle nuances to it. It's just all around one. There's no elevation. There's no moments that I like a big crescendo. You know, I'm a boom bap fan. Yeah, as we know. Yeah. So I want those big build-ups to the big crescendo, that sort of thing, because I'm also a heavy metal fan as well. Yeah. So this is well out of my wheelhouse, but I do respect the artistry. Sequencing, it all flows together. All of the shit I said, I'm going to give it a 4.
Wonderful. That is top tier production as far as I'm concerned. Goose, you want to go next? Talk about the production. What do you think?
The production, it's well put together. The beat, the hooks. It just goes with everything's well put together. It looks like they took time and effort to put the album together. You know, the album cover, everything. You know, just how she does it though. You know, like it just flows. Like it's like Mr. Popcorn said, it just flows. It just flows like water. You know.
Right.
Yeah, water. Yeah.
All right.
And if you watch your music videos as well, you get that whole vibe. It's like I
love her.
Very flowers and the sky and water. She's an element of nature. She's trying to present herself as an element herself, I think. A fifth element, a quintessence, if you will. Yeah.
She's very gorgeous. Yeah. What did you give it on the production?
So I a 3.5. I'm gonna go halfway.
All right.
Okay.
Cool. Yeah.
Cool. And Paco,
yeah.
finish us off.
All right. I'll finish you off, Gene, any day. The production, as far as I'm concerned, is very nice. It's very well put together. I'm talking about the album, buddy. Jeez Louise, what are we doing here, folks? It's a family show. All right, man. Everybody got excited.
Keep that long neck in your pants.
Yeah. Okay. No, that's good. That's good, Gene. I mean, popcorn, Mister
Renee.
God damn it! All the hell. Oh yeah, don't be a little bitch. Why did I put that comment up? God damn it! All right, so the production is very well put together. It sounds lovely, very beautiful. I love her voice, the way the songs put together. I do think it's kind of like it got its ups and downs. Some songs are love songs, some songs are talking about haters, some songs is talking about breakups and stuff. So I do like that. It does have its ups and downs, and the way they put it together, it's very lovely. The way it just flows together, it's like you don't got to skip a track. You know what I'm saying? You could just put this on and clean or whatever. Maybe even go swimming. I don't know. Maybe some people do that. But yeah, I think it flows very well. I'm gonna give this a 5. Very lovely album. I play this shit. I've heard this album about 7 times.
Wow. Okay. That's cool, man. That's cool.
You got an email.
What?
From Big Ten Look. We got an email from Big Ten Look that said, "Hey, Paco, let me ask you a question."
Oh wow. Okay.
Tim's emailing?
What? Yeah, emailing. What the hell? That's not a segment on our show. Oh my goodness. Pax, people, this show has gone off the rails several times, but we've managed to steer it back on. You know what I'm saying?
Address the chat.
Okay.
No, put up the emoji. Put up the emoji again. Lupita, what's up?
Yeah. Lupita.
Who is Lupita, by the way?
Yeah, Lupita. She's she's a fan of ours. She's a friend.
Okay.
Fan.
Hello.
Hater of Mr. Popcorn, I surmise. Let me see here. It says Paco is very soft around Valentine's Day. Julie, that's not true. What? No, I'm a man, okay? I don't got feelings. All right.
Yeah, you do. You listen to this 7 times. Yeah, you do.
Oh, she's just so lovely. And it just makes me feel good. It doesn't matter. All right. We're getting off track here. Why don't we go ahead? If you could tally up. Pops, I'm your new biggest fan. Okay, Lupita.
Okay.
You know what?
On Facebook.
Okay, all year round. Oh, all right, that's fair. I'm not just soft around Valentine's Day. I'm soft all year round. But I am in tune with my feelings, and I do let you know. Because I will cry so quick. Anyways, and that's a threat. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and tally up the total,
Absolutely there, Paco. Okay, so there, listeners, viewers. Red Moon and Venus by Kali Uchis. Now, we have broken it down with the beats. Paco gave it a 5, Goose gave it a 5, I gave it a 3. Lyrics, Paco gave it a 4, Goose gave it a 5, I gave it a 3. Hooks, Goose 2, Paco 2, Gene 3. Sorry, Mr. Popcorn, I'm saying my own fucking government. Production, Goose 3.5, Paco 5, Mr. Popcorn or Pops 4. So, just give me a moment, vamp for a second, I'm going to tally them up.
All right.
What
was that?
All right. Okay, so Paco, overall, you gave this album 9, 11. You gave it a 16 out of 20. 16. Does this reflect how you really feel?
Sure, it does reflect how I feel. You know what I'm saying? It's a very beautiful album. I've heard it multiple times. I don't like the intro. I think the intro is retarded. I could have done without the intro. It's like, oh, hey, just in case you forgot, I love you. Like, okay, what is that for? Who cares? The first song, after the intro, I Wish You Roses, that's my favorite song. It hits me right here. It's very beautiful. It's like, she never thought she would, break up with somebody. And it's like,
are you pointing to your chest or your heart?
Shut the fuck up, Goose. And you know what? I just said, it really kind of like, even though she's not bitter about it though, you know what I'm saying? And that's very good. That's a nice way to be. You break it off with somebody and then you still you don't feel bitter about it. You know, you don't want to.
Yeah.
You wish them
Yeah.
well, right? That's a good,
Absolutely.
and that's
really
very
liked.
beautiful in my
Absolutely.
opinion. You
Yeah, I
know?
agree. I really like the sentiment of that song as well. It's probably my favorite. I assume it was a single. It sounds like it was a single.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah, Goose. Now, overall, you gave it a 5, 10, 12. Hold on. Sorry. 5. I'm blind. 10, 12. You gave it a 15.5 there, Goose. Does this reflect how you really feel?
Yes, it does. It's just like finding out something, like finding out forbidden fruit and you can't have it. That's how it made me feel like.
Okay.
Yeah.
Moving on. No.
Yeah. Go ahead.
What? Can you elaborate
Go
on
ahead.
that? We're not just gonna leave that right there. Like a
Yeah, what was that? Say again.
Go ahead. Look. Let's just move on.
Get
Mr.
your
Popcorn,
bozo.
tally up yours.
Now, Charlie food, you gotta elaborate a little bit. It's like a forbidden fruit you can have. Okay, there. Okay.
You can't
Elaborate
yeah,
a
you
little
can-
bit.
You can see and feel, but you can't touch or have. You know, it's just it's a well put album together. Just talk about it. Let's just skip on. Just move on. It's very sentimental.
Okay.
It just breaks my heart.
Oh,
I know. I think we opened up something there.
yeah. Looks like
Are you okay?
this picture about
Yeah. Let's just keep it pushing. Come on, man. Come on, guys. What are
Okay.
we doing here?
He's like, what are you doing here? He's already wiping tears. This fucking vato. Go ahead, Gene.
Okay. Yeah, me. I gave it a.
Oh, I'm sorry,
Popcorn.
Mr. Popcorn. Dude, I got so comfortable calling you Gene. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. Love you too, Renee. Now,
Wow, all right.
do we need a kumbaya? Lupita is just going off.
I know. Lupita.
Lupita.
Shout out to
School us,
Lupita.
Goose. Goose said he doesn't like that. She's nasty. Oh, Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
I love that about her. She's such a beautiful, gorgeous woman, and you know she's not afraid. Go ahead, Gene.
Hugs on deck for you, homo. Sorry.
All right, you know what? All right. Who requested this album to be reviewed?
I did.
All right, there, Lupita. I'm all right. Go ahead, Gene. Give us your thoughts on Lupita.
and that's Paco's trigger right there. Okay.
I'm not gay.
All right,
My
so
question is, go ahead.
I gave it 12.
This
all
one's
up,
from me.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I gave it 12. You know, this certainly is not a bad album in any
Not by any
way.
stretch of the imagination.
Not by any stretch of the imagination. Yeah. If you're into alternative R&B, if you're into soul, neo soul in particular, this album's very neo soul. Alternative R&B. If you're into beautiful voices, if you're into love songs, all of that jazz, this album's definitely for you. Check it out. It is top tier. This type of music is not my bag, but I can appreciate the artistry. So I think 12. I may even push it up to 13 to 14 if I was feeling generous, but for today, 12 is fair. 12 is sound.
Yeah, and once again, I'd like to point out, he said this is not his wheelhouse, and for him to step out of the box and actually listen to it, it's really appreciated. We appreciate, over here at Paco's Power Hour, and, being honest, too. It's not just about stepping out your comfort zone, but it's about being honest. And we appreciate that from Mr. Popcorn. He brings us a lot of value to the show. And that's why he will never be kicked off. Goosealine will be kicked off before Mr. Popcorn.
Absolutely.
Right. I'm just kidding. Let's get into. All right, that concludes the album review. The very beautiful Kali Uchis. Hit me up, baby. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get into something else.
I knew it. I absolutely. When I was watching the videos today, I was like, Paco and I can see it. Yep.
Yeah, me and her. I mean, anyways, go ahead. We're gonna keep it pushing.
What are we doing? Yes.
Yeah, that's the album review. That concludes the album review. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh, you know what's whack. We're getting into a new segment. You know what's whack. Gene, do you got one, or you want me to start it, or you want Goose to start it? Who you pick? Who starts? I meant to say Mr. Popcorn.
That's okay. That's okay. All right. I'll start. Yeah. Okay. So I'm out here. I'm trying to date at the moment. You know what I mean? I'm getting back out there, that sort of thing, moving on as we do. And and it's a new, I'm 47 there, people, straight up. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Dating back in the day used to be a different thing entirely as it is now. Yes.
Right.
A lot of the mechanism of it is done through social media. It's done through apps. Yeah.
Mhm.
And it can be kind of nerve-wracking. Yeah, it can be in kind of anxiety-inducing when you're doing the first meet someone. Yeah, and you message them. You leave it a couple of days. You message, and then you're waiting. You're trying to be patient. You're trying to be chill. Trying to not check the phone too much, but you're just waiting. You just want to know so you can plan your life. That sort of thing. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And back in the day, it was a one-to-one direct correlation between the human and the human. That's how interaction worked, face to face, and you got an answer straight away. So you knew, yeah. There's a lot of the waiting game. This isn't towards any particular person. People are busy. People have lives. People use social media just differently. But as an anxious person, as I naturally am, it can be kind of whack. It's not towards anyone. It's just for me how I deal with it. I deal with it. But the anxieties there can be kind of whack. Is this relatable to anyone?
Yeah, Goose, is this relatable to you? Gene's saying women are whack. Is this relatable?
No, not really. Women are not whack. It's just the perception of what we get from them, when we put ourselves in.
I did not say that by any means.
Yeah. He's just saying, the anticipation of, trying to meet, like, as far as on social media and stuff. He hates waiting.
I don't know. I just feel like social media, it's a big influence on nowadays. You don't meet nobody physically. It's like you said, social media. But I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to think of this one right here. It's not relatable to me.
Okay.
Right. Yeah, it's really not relatable to me. It's just like it's easier to just do your thing, and then if you happen to get a message, it's whatever. I don't know. I don't wait for that shit too much. It comes naturally if it is. If it's not, then it's not.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Which is what I focus on. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Which is what I focus on.
And
I'm just admitting my own vulnerability, which happens at times.
Right.
That's
right. You're very narcissistic. Yeah, we get it. And look, I'm just saying, man. It's like, yeah, whatever. I don't know. It's better to just not really force stuff. And
no, never force stuff. I don't force. No.
And if you've recently been brokenhearted, then just take time for yourself, man. That's what you need. It's better.
Which I have done.
Right. Yeah. Which is good, man. And then I'm sure you feel better, but
absolutely.
Right. Yeah. I can agree with that. We don't want to disrespect any people that break people's hearts. You know what I'm saying? It's like applying with dead end jobs with no benefits and high demand, huh? Okay. And right, I get it's just like if you just let it flow, it'll happen. You know what I'm saying? Like just let it flow. That's all I'm saying. You ain't gotta put too much effort. You put too much effort, then you're a real bozo. Like me and Goosealine. I wish I could speak about the things me and Goosealine talk about.
No, we can now, Paco.
We're not going to get into it, but it is off the air. We'll tell you, Mr. Paco, because it's quite funny. But no.
I got a what's whack, Paco.
Oh, you got a what's whack? Go ahead, man.
Yes, sir.
All right. Go ahead, Puto.
You know what's whack? When you go on a dating site, you're not. I'm sorry. You're not God's gift to earth. And you put your standards are sky high. Like, it makes me feel good about myself because your standards are sky. But I feel like I can do a lot better than that woman that put her profile on that dating app. It's like, man.
All right.
Yeah.
Is this relatable to
look,
you?
Listen.
Okay, go ahead.
Listen, if you're gonna put yourself out there on a dating app, be yourself. Don't you know what I'm saying? Because you don't know who you're missing by messaging. Don't put standards. Don't have standards. I mean, have standards, but don't set them so high that they're above you. Yeah.
Mr. Popper.
Don't be
shit. Okay.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. You fucker. Long pauses. I think you're done. Stupid ass man.
Go ahead.
Fuck.
Go ahead.
God damn it.
Just
Mr.
Goose,
Paco,
just
is this
yeah.
relatable to you? Do you think you're better than a lot of people who have standards?
No, I don't. No, I don't think I'm better, not at all. I know what Goose is saying. Because, I've been on the dating apps and I've read the checklists for standards. And it's like, what, huh? Okay, can't I just be a dude? But I get that. But I don't get angry over it, Goose. It's okay.
Right.
It's okay, Goose. It's just like Instagram. It's just like any other app. They're just putting out the best stuff. Yeah.
Right.
That's why you need to meet them for a coffee, that sort of thing, and then you find out if you really want to mess with this person or not. Yeah.
Right.
It's just part of the game. It's just part of the game nowadays. Yeah.
Yeah. Julie says, "Stop being mean to Paco. Stop being mean to Goose. Fuck that. Goose is a little putita, and he knows it." Anyways. This is not relatable to me because on this earth I'm no better than anybody, and people just have preferences. You know what I'm saying? So it's whatever. I'm not. I don't care.
I don't think you understood what I said, but go ahead.
Okay. It's hard to understand this fucking spit. Anyways, we're gonna keep it pushing. Whoa!
Okay.
Whoa! Cancellation imminent.
Jesus Christ! Everybody, relax a little bit. Jesus, man. I think they're having a conversation in the chat. I don't need to keep putting all this. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go ahead and put it's whack back on. What's whack? It's when you have a friend, right? And then you guys have a routine, right? You do something every day, whenever, but you plan it out. Like, let's just say there's like a morning chat, like you guys have at 6 a.m. And, you talk to your friend. It's like, yeah, for sure. Call me at 6:05 for sure. I'll be there. And then you call him and he doesn't fucking answer. You know what I'm saying? Like, he just doesn't answer. We don't hear from this guy for about 12 hours. And then, it's just like, I think the thing, okay, here's what's whack. Making plans, like somebody makes plans with you and then they break them. I think I've said this before, but it really hits me. You know what I'm saying? It really irks me. Are you mad at people that don't, saying that do, with the, in the, what you know what I'm saying? Huh? Oh, is that relatable to you when someone breaks the plans? You're looking forward to this and they just keep, you guys talk about it before it happens. And then all of a sudden the day of, it's just flake.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does annoy me. Yeah. I know I have flaked before. Straight up.
Right.
But I don't think I'm overly flaky, and it does tend to be
flake,
on the
do you at least say, hey?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, of course.
You don't ignore everybody, right?
No, I don't ghost. What you're talking on there is ghosting. Ghosting is whack. Yeah.
Right. There it is.
Yeah. Shit comes up, you can't be bothered, whatever. Just let the people know so they can organize themselves and carry on with their own lives rather than just waiting on someone who can't be bothered. Yeah, that's whack.
Yeah. I think I do that to you a little bit. You're like, oh, so we're starting at 10. Like, we've already talked about it, but then you're just trying to confirm, and I'm just like, fuck. Like, yes. I'm thinking yes, but then I didn't even text it because I'm like driving or something,
Yeah, no, that's just people
get to message back, and then you hit me up, and I'm like, oh, this guy's hitting me up again. Like, no, I'm just kidding, but yeah.
I'm just a Capricorn. I'm a Capricorn. I'll do that. Yeah.
I don't like.
Sorry, back to you.
Oh yeah, my cousin Huli ignores everybody, but we're used to that with Huli, And but to be fair, Huli doesn't make plans with me and then just cancels. Like if she says, "Yeah, let's go eat some pizza or something," my cousin's down. You know what I'm saying? She don't ever flake or anything. But if she ghosts you and you don't even get to make plans, then that's better, I think. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to my cousin Juliana.
Yeah.
Goose, is this relatable to you? Maybe somebody canceled the morning chat.
Oh, very relatable. How?
Oh, here we go.
Look, listen. I want to thank Paco for giving this Spaghetti. I ordered this Spaghetti that puts me to sleep maybe like 15 minutes after I take it.
Yeah.
And I try to stay up for morning chat to wait for this bozo. And then he's like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna be there at 6:05 on the dot."
Yeah.
You know, never there. Never.
Yeah.
Oh, and then he calls for evening chat.
Yeah.
Evening chat. Saying how he missed morning chat. I'm like, what the and also we have to adjust to his morning chat, not our morning chat. So yes, it's relatable to me.
Yeah, Lupita said facts. People are too needy. Yeah, I think Spencer is too needy. You know, he's like, oh look, I need it at 6:05, not any earlier, this and that. And then today we were doing evening chat, and he's like, you know what? Tomorrow I'm going up to Prescott, so we're gonna push it back to 5:05 as opposed to 6:05. I said, all right, that's fine. And then Goose is like, why we gotta cater to this guy? I'm like, Goose, Spencer's the man. He got literally the best TikTok. If we stay on good terms with Spencer, you know what I'm saying? His TikTok's gonna blow up and he's gonna put us over.
What is this guy? Gorilla Nems?
Saying, man, Beecher Spencer, he's got like the best TikTok on earth. You guys better check it out, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Go viral. As viral as Bing Bong Fuck Your Life.
Right. And that concludes the It's Whack segment. I think we got some very valid points. You guys really had some real frustration, you know, and I really feel it, you know.
Wow, it's podcast.
Were you going to say something, Mr. Popcorn?
No, it's podcast. It's a dumping ground for whackness.
Yeah, I mean, look at us. We're gods compared to a lot of people. Jeez Louise. We can actually keep a podcast going, huh? Anyways, recommendations. Goose, do you have a recommendation? Beat your way.
Yeah. No, come back to me. I lost it.
Jesus Christ. Go ahead, Mr. Popcorn. You want me to go or you go?
Absolutely. No, I got one, man. I got one. Yep. Okay, so we listened to a beautiful female singer, Kali Uchis. Yes. So I've got a recommendation for another beautiful female singer that I get into, that I have always liked for a very long time now, and I will listen to whole albums quite happily. May not be to everyone's liking on the pod, but I'll put it out there for those that don't know.
What's the name?
Bjork.
How you spell it?
I recommend Bjork. Bjork. She has been a queen of independent music for decades. She's from Iceland.
All right. All right, there we go. That's who he's referencing.
I mean, look at her there. She's got similar kind of, stuff on her face like Kali Uchis did on the Red Moon Venus album. Yeah, so very alternative, very... aquatic's not the word. She's more of like snow, of like ice is what is the element I would align her to. She does sing a lot about love, that sort of thing, and human relations. And if you enjoyed Kali Uchis and you're after more of the same sort of thing, go for Bjork.
Oh, okay. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, yeah. No, that's good. Yeah. Bjork. I might look into that. Say I love Kali Uchis. You say it's in the same vein. I believe you, Mr. Popcorn. I might check it out because if it's relaxing like that, that's what I look for. You know what I'm saying?
It's just the white version, basically, if I may say it. It's just the white version,
man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I love women. Okay, I want to put that on the record. Anyways, I recommend y'all get a Valentine. That's from Lupita. I don't want to even read that one.
We've been trying. It's never gonna happen.
Yeah. I recommend Paco cleaning his room.
He's got a rubbish bin right there to his screen left.
Yes, a rubbish bin
in view.
Yeah, I have no comment on that room cleaning comment. Okay, Julie. All right, Huli. Huli knows me. Okay, but oh wow, that is a rubbish bin. I love how you guys call a trash can a rubbish bin. Like you guys are so classy.
That is, and rubbish bin for the garage or the garage.
For the garage. Yeah.
The garage.
Okay. You know what? All right. Look. We're going to go to recommendation. Goose, is that relatable? Relevant to you? Bjork. Is Bjork relevant to you? Goosealine.
Bjork.
Goosealine, are you still there, you fucking bozo?
Yeah, I heard her in the past. Yeah, she's very. She's good. She's good. So
Okay.
it's like
Okay. Cool.
Mr.
You know,
Popcorn said. She is the white version of Kali Uchis.
Okay.
But she's been around before Kali Uchis, I
Right.
believe.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Since early '80s, man. Since early '80s. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So yeah, she's good. I like her. You know what I'm saying? I don't remember her songs. I mean, her songs. So.
I don't like the way this chat's going. Anyways, you know what? Do you got a recommendation now, or you want me to go, Goosealine?
Go ahead, go. You go, Bozo.
All right, I recommend you strengthen your vocabulary. You know, a lot of times people sound like bozos when they talk. So just kind of, just keep your mind open and listen to the way people speak, and maybe adopt some words here and there. I think you can really
recommend it. It's not relatable.
Okay, it's not relatable to Goose. That's okay. It's not relatable for everybody, but I recommend that because I love to speak and I love to hear other people speak, and I do take stuff from people, and I do kind of incorporate it into my vocabulary. Mr. Popcorn, is this relatable or relevant to you at all?
100%, Paco. It is, yeah. I love vocabulary. I do need to read more. I used to be a bookworm when I was young, but then smartphones and computers and the internet came along. Put a fucking nail through that. I want to get back into reading because I've realized my vocab is not what it used to be. And I do love to speak, and I love having conversations with people. I'm an actor. I'm a podcaster. I speak a lot, and I want to be as good at it as I can be. Yeah, so 100% relevant. Yeah.
Yeah, I like the way you speak. That's why you're still here.
Go ahead, you fucking bozo. Go ahead.
I got nothing to say.
Now, huh?
I got nothing to say to that.
And Huli said, "Nah, I'll speak the way I want," which is incoherent 98% of the time.
I respect that as well. Yeah.
But that's family, I can understand her more than a lot of people can. You shouldn't hear her talk. It's very bad. I agree. Words are knowledge. Heart emoji. All right. You know what? I think that's it. Everybody's done with this show, right?
Yeah. We cover everything. We've done an hour and 2 minutes.
No, wait, yeah. Goose, you didn't do a recommendation.
Yes.
I don't have. Well, you know what? I recommend. You know what I recommend? Tamales made with birria and the birria.
The consommé.
Consommé, yes.
Oh, God, that is so relevant to me. That is so relevant to me. I need that in my life.
All right, back up, everyone. Buckle up. Buckle in.
That is a good recommendation. Jesus, Goosealine with the fire recommendation. I mean, I thought he was doing bad this whole podcast, but he really redeemed himself with that one. Jesus, I need that in my life. Birria tamales. Oh,
yes, birria tamales.
God, oh, God, dear Lord, give me the strength to wait.
Jesus,
man, Goose, man, Jesus Christ, man.
I can go for something right now,
Yeah.
Let's Huli if she can make some.
Hold on, I can talk more shit to you, Paco. Well, I know that, Huli. She knows me more than a lot of people. If you want to stay going. No, Julie, I love you. You're a beautiful person and all that. I just want food, but it's late. Well, I can relate to that. I'm a fat guy. I'm hungry. Redeemed. Renee. Wow. Okay. Renee Breath, man. What the fuck?
Breathe.
Okay.
Breathe. You were getting excited.
Oh, yeah. No, those birria tamales, that recommend. Dear Lord. Please put the birria tamales in my life. Goose for the win. I agree. You know what? I like to hate on Goose, but I can't even hate on Goose for that one. Goose is the MVP of today's show. Like I'm impressed. Actually, I am impressed by Goose's brain right now. Usually he embarrasses me, but today he really saved himself. Jesus Christ, Goose, where did you even come up with that?
And I don't even know.
She's talking about Spencer's TikTok.
Yeah.
I don't even know what Goose said.
Oh,
I didn't
birria
even
tamales. You know what a
understand
tamale is?
Kind of.
It's just
Yeah.
like masa and meat, you know. And birria
Masa is salsa.
no, masa is like it's like a
Paste, like paste. It's like paste.
Tomato
You
paste.
put on
no. It's
yeah,
like,
sort of.
no. It's
Okay, I don't know.
yeah.
I don't.
It's hard to explain what masa is, but if you look it up,
Okay.
but Jesus Christ, tamales with birria in them. It's like a dough. There, yeah, that's good.
A dough. Okay.
Yeah, Mr.
Okay.
Falcon, you know what birria is? Let me see here.
Right.
Dough.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh.
see, my cousin is very brilliant. She articulates herself in a manner in which is very understandable. I love Huli.
The Mexican food we get here, we get burritos, we get nachos, and that's about it.
Lupita recommends breakfast for dinner, which is always a good thing, you know.
Yeah.
I love eggs. I love bacon. I love all kinds of breakfast
I think you
dishes.
love food, right?
Food is a very near and dear subject to me. I don't hate on a lot of food, and if I do hate on it, it's usually Dave's Hot Chicken.
That's right.
Yeah. Yeah,
The one food you hate in this world.
That's the only time
Yeah.
I've been negative towards food.
very negative.
Sorry, Tim.
Oh, he's emailing. Tim's emailing. He's there in his tight shirt, emailing at his desk.
I love cereal for midnight snack. Yeah. What's your
Shout
go-to
out to
cereal,
him.
Huli? What? Go ahead, Gene. I'm sorry, I stepped all over you.
No. I was just hassling Tim. That he was emailing in his tight shirt, getting angry. Listening to this.
You have no idea, dude. Because when we were at Dave's Hot Chicken, he's like, "You're embarrassing me right now." I said, "I'm embarrassing you with that shirt on."
Venom.
Cornflakes.
Was he wearing his little brother's shirt again?
No, he's wearing his daughter's shirt.
Oh shit!
It was tight. He's like, "You're embarrassing me," because I just talk like the way I talk here, dude. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. I'm just me. And he's like, "You're embarrassing me," and I said, "I'm embarrassing you," and you're wearing that shirt. Like, it was just so funny that he couldn't even say nothing. He was just so angry. He got in my car and he was like, "Ugh. All right, go eat this whack ass chicken." Oh, okay. The chat. Yes, I had chocolate frosted flakes last. Wow, I didn't even know they had chocolate frosted flakes.
No, I've never heard of that.
Right, Huli's on a whole nother fat scale.
We need to get Huli in with Racheal to have a food-centric episode, I think. Huli knows his stuff.
Huli,
Yeah.
I asked Huli many times to get on the show. She's very funny. She's very brilliant. She knows how to talk. And, you know, she's just kind of busy. You know, it's like the schedule she has. And she got some small baby. So, you know, much love and respect to Juliana. One day we'll get her on, though. You know what I'm saying?
No. Yeah.
No.
Have you, Paco?
No.
I used to. Do you guys get Milo there?
No. Hold on. And Huli got beef with Racheal, so that's not going to happen. But yeah, Milo, what the fuck is that? Is that a...
Bring it up. It's a chocolate drink.
Milo. Yeah, Milo.
Chocolate powder. Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
okay. Milo is huge down here. It's up there with Vegemite, yeah, in terms of popularity. And I would put Milo.
Vegemite?
Yeah, love Vegemite. It's God's gift. I would put Milo in my cereal and my milk to create chocolate milk. Yeah, it's a very cheap way to create chocolate milk. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they put sports stars on it like it's an energy drink. Nah, it's just chocolate and sugar.
Right.
Yeah, banana slices in with the cereal and the Milo. You know it there. Yeah, Lupita. All good. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. That's good. You know, I think that concludes the show. Everybody's done with the show, right?
I think we've done enough. Paco,
Yeah.
next week, it's your turn. What album are we doing?
Okay. I got an album. This is
Go.
hip hop, New Jersey. Okay. This might be right up your alley. I think it's from 2011. The album is called Vices from a man named Dash. Let me pull it up. I'll pull it up real quick so you can check it out. All right.
What's this?
You know, I think he's the nephew of Dame Dash.
I don't know that. Okay, I've got the album here. ASAP Ferg's on it. Nice. Action Bronson, Vince Staples. Now we're back in my territory, in my stomping ground. Absol. Yeah,
Right.
I'm down.
Oh, it's a
Cool.
brilliant album. Here it is, dude.
I've never heard of it. Never heard of
Vices. We're doing Vices. You know what I'm
it.
saying?
Fantastic.
What, Friday?
If that works for you,
Works for me, buddy.
like this coming Friday in a couple of days' time.
Right. Yeah, but you're gonna love
Yeah.
this album. This is just to hold
Done.
your attention.
Yeah, I'm in.
All right. Goose, you wanna
Goose, you in?
No, I got to work this Friday.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, he got to work. Yeah. Vices, yep. This album,
Okay,
one of my favorite albums, dude.
Fantastic. Down.
From New Jersey. All right, so let's address the chat. It says, okay, good night all. I have a sick baby and he's been up all kinds of hours the past couple of nights. That's the main reason she can't really podcast with us, you know what I'm saying? Because when her baby's
We got
asleep-
100 messages. We got 100 messages on chat. Thank you,
Oh,
chat.
hell yeah. That's what's up, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Can we talk about what's that? Drake's Ding Dong.
Drake put a
Yeah, sure.
picture
I'll
of his
put a couple
dick out on the
pictures.
internet. Yeah,
Sure.
Drake's dick is on the net.
Yeah, I love it. I look at it all the time. It's actually my screensaver.
Absolutely.
Oh, God.
I pretend I'm J. Cole and jack off to it.
Right. Who doesn't? I mean, come on. We're only human. Anyways, we'll see everybody later. Goodbye. Thank you, Lupita. Thank you, Huli. You know what I'm saying? Thank you,
Keep it
Goosealine.
buttery. Peace.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Popcorn, for being